this video, we are going to discuss the solution for string compression. So let's see a question. In this question, we have been given a string and we are told to complete our two compression function called compression 1, compression 2. Okay, so let's take an example. For example, if we had this input string, our first compression function is going to remove all the duplicate characters and write only unique characters. So we got W 4 times here, so it's going to write W 1 time, A 3 times, so it's going to write A 1 time, D got 1 time, so D will be here 1 time, E, then E as X is occurring 6 times, so X is only occurring 1 time in our compression 1 output. Now what the compression 2 function is doing, it is doing the same thing, that it is printing all the unique characters, and after that it is printing the count of that duplicate character. So W occurred 4 times, so it is saying W 4 times. A occurred 3 times, so it is saying A 3 times. D occurred only 1 time, so it's not saying D, and it's not showing 1 here. Okay. And E occurred only 1 time, same. E 1 time, and it is not showing anything. Then X is occurring 6 times, so it is saying X 6 times. Okay, so this is our example, what the compression 1 and compression 2 are doing. Okay, so let's see how it can be achieved. So for compression 1, what we are going to do is we are going to create an answer string, and we are going to run our loop from this element. But first we are going to add our first element to our answer string. So this we have done. Now we are going to run our loop from our first index till the last index. And what we are going to do is, if we get same element or same character, if we got W here and our answer string's last character is W also, then we are not going to do anything. But if we get a different character, we are going to add a different character to our answer string. So we got W, we are not going to do anything. Again we got W, we are not going to do anything. We got W, so we are not going to do anything. Now we get A, so we are going to add A to our string. Now we got A again, we are not going to do anything because last is A. We got A again, so we are not going to add A to our string. Now we get D, last character was A, so we are going to add D to our answer string. Now we have E, so last character was D, now we get E, so we are going to add to our answer string. Now we get X, so we are going to add X because last character was E. Okay, now we get X again, last character was X, so we are not going to add anything to our answer string. We get X again, so we are not going to do anything. X again, last character X, not going to do anything. X, and X in the last, not going to do anything. X again, we are not going to do anything because last character is X. So we got our answer for our first compression function. So let's code that. So we are first, what we are going to do is create an answer string. So answer, so this is our answer string, and what we are going to do is first character st of 0. Now what we are going to do is we are going to run loop from index 1 till the last index. So for I in range, first index till my length of string. Okay, now if the last character of my answer string, meaning answer and length of my answer -1 is not equal to my current character, which is st of, then only I'm going to add my character, my answer string. Answer plus equals st of. Alright. So if the last character of my answer string is different from my current character, then only I'm going to add my current character to my answer string. So that's it. Now we need to print our answer string. So print answer. Okay, so let's run it. Of course, this time it's going to give us wrong answer because okay, so we have to do something in this. It's going to give me wrong answer every time. Remember, we are just checking if our function is working or not. Okay, you can see our first compression function is working exactly as we intended. Okay, so it is removing all the duplicate element from my string. Okay, so let's discuss our code for compression 2 function. Okay, so let me remove all this. Now compression 2 function is very similar to our compression 1 function. We are going to do same thing. We are going to put first element in our answer string, and we are going to run our loop from index 1 till the last index, and we are going to do something. Now what we are going to do is, first of all, we are counting number of elements same or that are coming together. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to need a count variable. So we are going to take a count variable and we are going to initialize it with 1 because we got one element already. Now if we get same element, then what we are going to do, we are going to increase our count. We got w again, so we are going to increase count. W again, our count is increased. Okay, now we got a. Now what we are going to do is, first we are going to add our count to our answer string, then we are going to add the different character that we got and reset our count to 1 again. Okay, when we get a different character, we are going to do three things. First, count to our answer string, then the different character or the current character, and then reset our count to 1. Okay, now we got a again, we are going to increase our count. A again, increase our count. We got d, which is a different character, so we are going to do three things. Count to our answer string, then we are going to add our current, which is d, and we are going to reset count. Okay, now we got d. Now when the count is 1, we are not going to add anything. You can see here, if count is 1, we are not writing d1. Okay, so in this case we are not going to do adding count to our answer string. Rather, we are going to skip it when count is equal to 1. Okay, and we are going to reset our count to 1. Okay, so count become 1 again. Now we got e, same thing, count is 1, so we are not going to add our number, we are just going to add character. Now we reached x, same thing, count was 1, so we are not going to add anything, and reset count and add our character. Now count has become 1, so same character, count increased, same character, count increased, same character, count increased, same character, count increased, same character count increased. Alright, now the loop has ended. There is no character here. So what we are going to do is, after our loop has ended, we are going to add the count variable at the last of my answer string. So we are going to do something like this. If you will look carefully, we got our answer string W4A3DEX6, same as our comparison to output. Just remember that if my count is 1 at the end of reading my entire string, then you don't have to do anything. Okay, only if my count is more than 1, then I'm going to add count to my string. So let's code this. So first create answer string, then add first character. 0 character is added. Then same loop for I in range 1 till length of string. Okay, I forgot to create a count variable. Count equals 1, and if answer string's last character, which is length of the this one, is not equal to st of I, then what I'm going to do is answer plus equal. First I'm going to add my count, then my current character. Okay, but before this, I have to check if count is greater than 1. Then only I can add my count. If count is 1 or 0, I'm not going to do it. Oh, not 0. Count is equal to 1. So I'm just going to add my current character. In this case, I'm not going to add count. So for this, I'm going to add only current character. So it is done. Okay, I forgot one thing. I have to, if the last element and the current element are same, then I have to increase my count. So count plus 1. And when the loop has ended, I have to check if count is greater than 1. If this is the case, then I have to add one thing, which is count. Yeah, for this case, right? The loop has ended till this. Loop has ended, but we have to write this count of x. So at the end of loop, I have to write if count is greater than 1, then I have to write count at the end of my answer string. So that's what I have done here. And then I have to just print my answer. That's it. Let's run it. It's showing me wrong answer. Okay, yeah, I forgot to reset my count. I had to do 3 things: add count, then I have to add current character, then I have to reset my count. Forgot to reset my count to 1. Okay, so this will work now. Alright, so it's been accepted for a sample test case. Let's run for all test cases. So we got 10 out of 10, which means our logic for this string compression function are correct. So with this, our solution for this string compression functions are over. So that's all for this video. See you in the next one.